Well, good afternoon, everyone. Mark here with Adventure Awaits Overland. Buffy and I are headed off for another adventure today. We are actually going camping. She's behind me in the Wrangler. We're going to take the Gladiator, obviously, as well. We usually do that because we can set up the Gladiator, use that as base camp, and then we can go play in the Wrangler and go fart around on the hills and monkey around on the beach and stuff. So we are going with our Jeep group, which is JeepBC. We are admins for that page. We got about 16,000 members. We are on Facebook, and yeah, we are also going to meet with Black Sheep, which is another Facebook group. Black Sheep isn't just Jeeps, it's all kinds of vehicles, which, no discrimination here, I love them all. All off-road trucks are cool, all off-road people are cool in my mind. We love them all, and love hanging out with them all. So I'm really looking forward to this. Could be a big group down here. So most of them are going to come in tomorrow, which is Saturday. We're going to head down a little bit early and go see what's going on down on the beach. Hopefully we can secure a spot. We've had kind of a lot of rain here lately, so I'm hoping the water isn't too high on the lake and it can gulp up a lot of beach quickly. So yeah, let's hope. But when there is beach down here, it is it's pretty tough to beat, man. It is absolutely gorgeous piece of country. I probably won't do a lot of videoing off-roading down here because, to be honest with you, we have done this trail a fair bit. It is our go-to spot. It's kind of in our backyard. It's pretty tough to beat how nice it is down here. So, you know, after work, here we are Friday racing for a gorgeous off the beaten path campsite. You just can't beat it. So, but what I am going to do when we get there and I get camp set up, and then I'll probably do some videoing of setting up camp, but we're going to go through the camp and let you know what we use, pros and cons, go through the gear. I did one of these gear review videos probably a year ago when I first started the YouTube channel, and it was popular, and I had mentioned in that video that we were going to do some upgrades, and well, all those upgrades are done plus a bunch more. So it's time to show you guys what we've done, what we like, what we don't like. And honestly, right now, there's not a bunch I don't like. I really like our setup at the moment, and you'll see why. A lot of the stuff has stayed the same, but I also didn't really do a lot of gear videos, like what do we use for power, and what do we use for water, and what do we use for, you know, all of the things, heat, the whole 9 yards. And yeah, just bought a new diesel heater. I'm pretty excited. This is its first trip out, and we got the trusty old diesel heater with us as well. And we brought the Parrot. So Tara's with us today. Tara and Focus. The weather's starting to warm up a little bit with the 2 diesel heaters. I'll set up the annex, and that makes it comfortable for the Parrot. So she loves getting out with us. It just, through the winter months, it's just way too darn cold for her. So yeah, we leave her at home. Anyway, so you get to meet Tara today. Again, I'm pretty sure she's been in other videos. But yeah, anyway, come along, come on. Did you subscribe yet? We'd love you to subscribe. And for all of those of you who have, thank you. We really appreciate the support. It is absolutely amazing, and yeah, it helps us a lot. We appreciate you. Anyway, let's get to camp. Okay, so we're just down here at the lake camping out. We've had quite a bunch of people down here today, and I'm sorry you guys, I am so deathly ill with the flu right now that I apologize. I probably look like shit and sound like shit and yeah, just all the things, but out here doing it to it. But yeah, I don't feel very good. Anyway, let's go for a tour all the same. So anyway, this is one of the rigs from Black Sheep. Megan and her hubby have come down to hang out with us, which is absolutely so cool. Obviously Harrison Lake, Buffy's rig, and the group all joined a nice fire. Pretty cool. We had a bunch of baked beans and smokies and hot dogs. Tammy and Derek brought down a whole bunch of homemade baked beans and stuff and shared with the whole group, which is pretty cool. Yeah, so she s'mores and fire. You can see everybody here enjoying the fire. Lots of wood. Dragon's cooking up his coffee. Got to keep caffeinated.
Huh?
There's the Gladiator, which we'll have a look at here in a minute. And there's our annex. I don't have the corners tied down right now because I'm getting in the back door, but normally those aren't flopping around like that. And then of course we got the Starlink running. Kind of a must-have piece of equipment for us now. I really like it. It's so inexpensive now too. We just run the $7 plan. The equipment's not that expensive anymore. It's kind of a no-brainer. Like, I don't think people realize you can have Starlink for like $7-8 a month. You don't get the greatest reception, but you know, I can send out calls, I can surf Facebook and do all those things, and if you want more you can have more, but for $7 a month, yeah, pretty tough to beat. But yeah, Justin's rig. Got his diesel heater all hooked up, ready to go, and there's Daryl. Yeah, a couple other Jeeps. Go around the back here. We'll check out the... Excuse me, you guys. Holy cow, I'm so sick. There's Justin's rig. Yeah, his truck's beautiful. One of these days I'm going to get me one of these tailgate tables too. It's pretty cool. But yeah, we were running 2 diesel heaters. I got one over here under all of that. Just I think we're going to get a little rain tonight, so just keeping some parts dry. I understand it's pretty waterproof, but I'm not going to take a chance anyway. And that helps keep the Parrot warm because we got Tara with us on this trip. And then of course I've got the LF Bros with the thermostat, so it's pretty cool. This runs up into our tent. Runs a thermostat. We can control it completely from inside the tent, which is fantastic. These diesel heaters, when the weather's not super cold, they tend to overwhelm everything. Like, it just gets too warm, so it's nice to be able to shut them off, warm them up when you go to bed and shut them off, and if you're cold during the night you can fire it up real quick. But such a nice heater. These are reasonably priced. They've got a few models that range anywhere from a few $100 to, I think this one was $700 or $800, but it's got all the bells and whistles, super efficient. It recirculates if you want to use it. We're not using it, but it will recirculate the heat to make it more efficient. And then Buff and I pretty much are EcoFlow diehards. I have many of them. I have, well, many, I don't know. I got 4 or 5, but we use them for different things. So I got 2 of these Delta 2s, I believe they are. Somewhere around 1,000, 1,200 watts. And then I've got some smaller ones. We got a 300 watt one that I leave in the tent all the time. It runs the lights and we can charge our phones and all of that stuff. Yeah, and then I have another one that just strictly the River. I believe it's the River. It's been a good little unit. They sell them cheap, a couple $100 if that. I find them on sale. You can even get them cheaper. But I run the Starlink with those ones. So let's go in the annex here. It's a little bit messy. We've been living in here for 2 days already with sick boy, but Buffy's got the couch out there obviously, so we usually have a couch along here. There's the diesel heater coming in here, and then the Parrot's in here, I think, having a snooze. Let's see what she's doing. Are you in there, Tara? Hi, there she is. You see Tara? Hi, baby. Squeak, squeak. Anyway, Tara's having a break, overstimulated with all these people. And there's the entrance into our tent. Lots of people ask too, can Focus climb up those stairs and get into bed? Absolutely she can. It's kind of a pain in the ass, to be honest with you, because she's up and down those stairs all the time. Being a border collie, she's pretty nimble and she's pretty smart. It took her all of about 3.2 seconds to figure out how to get up into that tent. So we have to make sure she doesn't get up in the middle of the night and head outside to go for an adventure, because she's that kind of dog. But she's pretty good, but she can maneuver these stairs no problem. Always causes a bit of anxiety. I'd hate for her to fall or anything, so we try to slow her down a little bit. But yeah, easier said than done some days. Anyway, let's head out and go find Buffy and Focus. And yeah, camp's a bit messy right now. We got my fishing rods up there in case I decide I need to catch me a trout for dinner. And our little jet boil. We run a jet boil for making coffee, and then we got this jet boil here for cooking our food. We've had this for a bunch of years. Been a die-hard little system. We love that the gas is super controllable. Obviously it's really compact. Works fantastic. I brought the other shelter with us today just in case. We don't need it though. We've got the awning up and it's plenty of room. You can see Al's got his shelter up over there. Buffy and I have two fridges. We have a Bougie RV, small one that we use on a daily basis. Like we literally keep in our Jeep daily for cold drinks and stuff, and we're just going out for day trips. And then we just bought this Iceco kind of top of the line pro model. Buffy was just saying to me that she was questioning my choice because it's not a cheap fridge, but man, efficient. It opens from both sides. I didn't realize how much I would love that actually, but when you're sitting over there and we're together, she can reach in and grab a drink, and yeah. And then over there's that river I told you about that we use for running our Starlink. And then of course the ice maker doesn't stay at home. Again, EcoFlow. I brought the solar panels with me, which I normally do run to keep everything charged up, but the sun's just been not out today. It's been nice. There's been no rain or anything yet, but not really enough to pull out the, so we charge it off our DC to DC converter. And there's my other EcoFlow. So this EcoFlow here right now is running a couple things, but mostly running this fridge right here at the moment. So all very efficient. It's pretty neat. I'm going to actually unplug this right now. I don't need that plugged in. I'm going to change that out today because we're going to move it. But yeah, and then this is the cord that goes in and charges for my DC to DC converter. Keeps everything charged up. And if you're moving on a day-to-day basis, like when we were in Moab and stuff, we were constantly on the move. Man, I never had to worry about power. Just driving around a little bit, it kept that EcoFlow and my other EcoFlow charged right up all the time. So it's basically the DC to DC converter will do about 400 watts. That's what I typically get out of it. So that's enough to keep stuff charged up. And then I sort of just have them all mounted in series. So this one charges the one in the back, and this one also charges my one for the Starlink, and this one is the one that sees the charge from the DC to DC converter. So it works good, simple. I don't know, I've seen a lot of complicated systems. I'm just not there. This is easy, kind of pull it in and out when I don't need it. It works, it just works. It's simple and it works. That's how I like it. Anyway, look at that. Jeep got dirty coming in here. Look at this. Man, what a little pigsty. Shit everywhere. Anyway. And got the old awning up, which is great when it starts to rain. A recent purchase here. We got our Smitty built tall light. I got another one coming. They've got a 10-footer out. This is their 8-footer, and honestly, Justin has the 10-footer, and yeah, it was a mistake buying this 8-footer. The few extra bucks it costs for the 10-footer, it is a substantially better light. So my advice to you, if you're looking at these Smitty built lights, and I do think they're one of the better ones on the market, honestly, is spend the money on the 10-foot. Just the construction, the battery it comes with, all of the things, the build quality is just substantially better than this one. And it's a lot more, no, it's not a lot more money, it's a little more money. yeah, makes sense. I wish I should have probably returned that and got that other one anyway, but I've got 2 now. I got the other one coming soon, so.
Yes. Now,
So here's Buffy in focus.
yep.
She has had a busy day.
She likes Megan.
Yeah. Oh well.
Loves Megan.
And Megan's here from Black Sheep. Hi, Megan.
Hi.
You okay being on camera?
Of course.
Stuffing a camera in your face. That's not very
You
nice.
think I wore this glass?
Yeah. How do you think I put my fancy outfit on?
Right? Yeah. It looks pretty good actually. Well done. Anyway, as I had mentioned, Tammy and Derek stepped up and brought a whole bunch of baked beans Tammy made. And we did have a big thing full of hot dogs, but they've got munched away. Yeah. Shug showed up. Hi, Shug. How are you, handsome? Healing. So, yeah.
Sound better than you do.
Yeah, he sounds better than me, but he walks a little worse. But Shug was in a pretty bad motorcycle accident again. We won't talk about that any much further, but he's still with us. So, obviously, bravo there. But
Till the next accident.
yeah.
Hey, third one's the charm, right?
Third one's a charm. So the first one, he only ripped off his leg. No big deal. This one, he broke about, I don't know. Like, he broke almost every rib, but he broke some of them 2 or 3 times. So, yeah, there you go. And then he broke his collarbone, which he had to have surgery on. And he got a free helicopter ride. Yeah.
It wasn't free. It cost me $80 for an ambulance fee. $80 for
But anyway,
That's a good deal.
we're thankful to have him with us because he was forced off the highway at about 90K, which is no joke, on a motorcycle. So, yeah, that was a scary day for us. Anyway.
S76? How do you know that? I was like, I can hear you.
All right, so anyway, everybody's having fun. Get the camera out of their face. They're all troopers about it, though. They're used to me and my camera at this point, but what a good group of people. Man, we're blessed. Buffy and I are so blessed. We met a whole bunch of new people today, too. It's stunning how awesome people are in this off-roading community, in this Jeep community. So we had a bit of a run here with Black Sheep and JeepBC, as you can see in my window. And yeah, we got JeepBC decals all over the Jeep. Why? Because we are admins for it. JeepBC is a Jeep club. There's another one that Buffy and I took over a number of years ago from the previous admin team. I'm not gonna lie, I basically brought on a group of people that I off-road with who are really good people. They helped me admin the site. With 16,000 members, it can take a lot. We just brought on Al, who is going to be someone who looks after runs and stuff like that. And this is the second event he's kind of put on for JeepBC for us, which is fantastic. We always needed that. We weren't doing enough for JeepBC, honestly. I felt a little bit weak in that area. Something I always had a bit of guilt on. We need to get people out, and we're here to promote the sport or the adventure of it all, and with the channel and that sort of thing. And it's important to get some of the new people out, which we call the newbies, which we were all at one time or another, and introduce them to it, show them a few places they can go to, and start the love of the off-road world. And I think we pulled that off today. Although we had some great experienced people with us today, that makes it even better because they pass on that knowledge and that information. And there wasn't one face out there today that didn't have a smile on it. Kids have fun, the dogs have fun, the adults have fun. So it's all about campfires, hot dogs, having a cold beer, enjoying this. Like, look at this. Absolutely incredible. Right? And we live in BC. Like, BC, Canada is a treasure. Like, you just cannot ever take it for granted. Anyway, I feel like with all the meds I'm on right now, I am rambling like a crazy man, so I'm going to stop, but I'm going to give you an example of what I'm talking about. None of these people I've ever met before. And look at it. That's what it's all about. All hanging out, all having fun, smiles, laughs. That's what it's about. Out on an adventure, meeting new people, doing new things. It's amazing. Anyway, thank you guys for coming along. I'll try to do some more video as the day goes on here and stuff, but I'm going to give my voice a rest. I'm almost not even talking anymore, so thank you. Talk to you soon. All right, so remember I told you earlier we brought the camp chicken with us?
Yes.
Everybody, meet Tara the camp chicken. So as I noted earlier, she only comes out when temperatures start to get a little bit better, and she's the reason we have 2 diesel heaters and stuff, because of course being a tropical parrot, she doesn't love the cold, but she does love camping. As you can see, she's pretty happy to be out here in the wind, playing on the rocks and stuff. So yeah, the bird loves a camping trip. So she'll come more and more as the season progresses into summer. She really likes the hot temperatures and stuff, but in the meantime, we have all kinds of ways to keep her warm. And yeah, she enjoys it. So Tara is a cockatoo, umbrella cockatoo. We don't know really how old she is. We have maybe 20 years old. But this bird will outlive Buffy and I a ton. I think what do they live, Buffy? 80 years, 100 years?
Yes, no, 60, 80. 60
to 80 years. So she'll outlive us at this point. But pretty cool animal. She doesn't like me, but she sure likes the wife. But this is Tara.
Terrible.
Yeah. Terrible. The name is well heard. So you can see by those jaws on her, she's got quite a bite on her. And trust me, I know. She's drawn blood on me many times. She's not super friendly. She thinks the world of Buffy and they're super close, but she doesn't love me. So I'm just competition in her world. Anyway, that's Tara. Yeah. Yeah, more often than not, she chases me down. She lives for an opportunity to give me a bite.
Oh, that's what you're seeing. You're seeing the ravens? Yeah?
So she's seeing ravens in the sky right now, so she's getting freaked out.
Yeah, I gotcha.
But cockatoos tend to take a mate, like one person, and everybody else can pound sand, and yeah. But there's what she's seeing. So yeah, she doesn't love that. But there's what we use to keep her warm. Again, the annex, we only set that, well, that's not true. We don't only set it up when we bring her, but when we bring her, we always set it up. She can also, we've got it equipped in the back of Buffy's Wrangler. We can set up a cage and stuff back there if we have to. And then we're able to heat that as well. So, but the annex is just a way better go for us when we got her along. But as you can see, she's pretty cuddly with Buffy. Yeah, but trust me, you ain't gonna cuddle her like that. I guarantee you, you're bit. She'll draw blood. All right, so everybody's cooking dinner. Got some steak going on.
Last month.
Yeah.
Have you not seen his nuts either?
No.
That was yesterday.
Derek's having a tomahawk. Looks pretty good. Oh, focus, get out of there.
I'm sharing with my puppy.
Thank God I'm a day off.
That's a pretty good looking tomahawk, actually.
I
spent yesterday.
Yep, nicely done. Buffy's over just cleaning up after dinner. The wife is a champ. I'm pretty sick right now, so she's stepping up to the plate and doing a bunch of the work. But yeah.
All the dogs are going to try to get that.